This is football analysis, and I'm here with.
Austin.
So, Austin, how was the match today?
Crazy game. Honestly, it was a crazy game. Brentford was all over Manchester United today. Honestly, it was just a crazy game. I mean, the result was actually what it should be. Both sides. I think Brentford should even come out with the 3 points. Brentford should come out with 3 points. But nonetheless, football can be like that sometimes. But on the other side of it, I think Manchester United were a little bit poor in terms of defending the one goal. You get it? I mean, some days are like that. You have to win dirty. Not all games you go dominate and win. Some games are like this. You get dominated, but you put in the grit, put in the shape, and then you get nick in that goal that you don't deserve. But then that's football for you. You don't have to. You don't have to all the time dominate position or attempts before winning the game. Sometimes you just have to be in the game and then win the game. We should have done that today, but I mean, the mentality to do that wasn't there. But fair play to Brentford. They deserve the 1 point.
All right. So, talking about the play today, what was Manchester United's weak point today?
Everywhere. Everywhere. There was no chemistry from the defense to the midfield down to the attack. Everybody was from the midfield was not linking up well with the attack. The defense was not linking up well with the midfield. You could see that there's a disjointed kind of passes moving around the pitch. Dalot not knowing who to give the ball because Garnacho has been marked. Then Rashford a little bit complacent and too relaxed on the ball. And then you just too many. Honestly, today was just a poor showing for Manchester United. You get it? You cannot point at one single player that did bad. It was it was on the team entirely. It was a poor showing, poor performance. It's embarrassing. It's a game that we should quickly forget and then get back to the drawing board and start to do what we need to do. You don't have to like think about this type of games. You just have to go into the dressing room, shake it off your body, and then carry on to the next game because you are in a critical point of the season. You don't have to think. You need to act and act as quick as you can.
All right. So, I watched the game and I found out one thing: Manchester United players find it very difficult to track back, and this could have resulted to 2 or 3 nil from Ivan Toney and the rest. What will you say about that? Because it's so shameful seeing Rashford, seeing even Kobe today. I was annoyed seeing that a small boy like that was learning how to stay one place whereas ball is going to his post. It's shameful. So what can you say about that?
Well, for me, I'll say that if you look at the opening minutes of the game, 1 minute to 15 minutes, you will notice that Manchester United was trying to like bust the game possession wise. It was 17 to 63. I think 27 to 63 thereabouts. Ball possession in the opening 15 minutes in favor of Manchester United. So what happened was, I think Thomas Frank, the manager of Brentford, tweaked the formation. What he did was to loop the ball over the midfield and take it to the flank. In fact, to target Dalot. You get it? He was taking all the pressure to Dalot, and the moment he switched that, we didn't recover anymore. From that moment onward, Brentford took over the game. We didn't know how to counter press that long ball that they were doing. They were playing the long ball over the midfield, playing the long ball over what's it called, flank this thing, fullbacks. So it was really difficult. They were like the better side on the area duels. So that was why they took the game away from us. So it's not about our players tracking back or not tracking back. It was like you can't even track back because the ball has beaten you way too far. You get it? So before tracking back, Brentford is already 2-3 meters away from our players. So that was just the issue today.
All right. So talking about the chances we created, do you think Manchester United created enough chance to be able to come off this game?
I think beside the goal we scored, I don't see any chance we created. We didn't create any chance. Beside that goal, I don't think we came close to scoring at any point in the game. It was all Brentford. The chances, the possession, the corner kicks, you could see. It was all Brentford. It was Brentford's game to win. You get it? I don't know how they managed to let us go with a point. But then it's a game of football. You don't always get what you deserve. Sometimes you need to put in the extra effort to be more clinical, be more direct. I think that's what Brentford was lacking today. And then when the chance came to Manchester United, I like the way we finished it. One chance, one goal. Put a good defense line around that box, and then you win. Like Ferguson used to say, not all games you should win in a exciting fashion. Some you win dirty. Sometimes you go away to this Premier League side, they bamboozle you, try to like outsmart you, outplay you, but you have to stay in the game and then win the game. We should have done that today, but then kudos to Brentford. They deserve the points, and then I think it was a poor showing from us.
All right. Did you notice what Onana did today? What can you say about Onana's performance today?
Very easy. Onana is getting perfectly used to the Premier League. He's starting to understand the tempo, the positional play, how to man his posts, where to stay for long balls, where to stay to make saves. So I think he's just getting better by the day. You get it. The Premier League is not a place you come in and then slot in as if it's just a Division Three league. It's top two, top three league in the world. So when you come here, there's a period for the gestation period where it takes for you to understand what's happening, grow into the system. I think Onana is growing well into the system now. I think we are getting to see now that he's actually not a bad goalkeeper. He's fair. He can do it for Manchester United, and he's doing it. I mean, he saved us on a number of occasions today. He made 2 saves in 1 second at some point in the game. So Onana was just awesome today. He did well.
All right. Taking off Garnacho, what can you say about that? Because I think it was a wrong. Rather than taking off the Rashford, you took off Garnacho. So what can you say about that too?
Well, I think if you look at the team today, Garnacho was not really having his day. You get it. So he felt like, okay, Rashford is more experienced in a situation like that. He can do something out of nothing. You get it. I mean, he's been there 5 seasons. He's been playing Premier League, so he has the experience to remain in the game better than Garnacho. Garnacho is that player that depends on the type of game we are playing. He wants us to be on top of the game before he delivers. You get it. But players like Rashford, although not in form, but he's experienced enough to stay in the game, and he can just nick in 1 or 2 goals from nowhere. That was why Garnacho was out of the game, because he wasn't even in the game. And then you bring in Anthony, which was a good sub because we needed energy. We were running out of energy. Brentford was all over us. We needed just that player that can come in and then go toe to toe with them. And that player was Anthony. So that was just the reason for the sub.
All right. Mason Mount got his first goal of the in Manchester United shirt, and kudos to him. So what do you have to say about that, considering the goal and considering the build up to the goal?
Well, it's just poor that he didn't end like that of Ahmad. I mean, it would have been awesome. Ahmad scoring his first Manchester United Premier FA Cup goal to secure the semi-final, and then Mason Mount scoring his first Premier League goal for Manchester United to secure a vital 3 points, an undeserving 3 points. But then it is what it is. Some days are like that, like I said. But I mean, this is a confidence booster for him. Scoring now, what he needs to do is build from here. You've scored, now get your horses together and fire on.
All right. So considering now, do you think Manchester United can still forge ahead for the top 4 race?
Well, like I said, I'm very confident qualifying for the top 4. If you watch the game between Luton and Tottenham Hotspur today, Tottenham Hotspur was going to lose 2 points. You get it? But I mean, they were deserving of the 3 points, of course. But then that's just the Premier League for you. You cannot predict anything. You can only sit down, analyze, and then say this was going to happen. But once the referee blows the whistle, it's an entire different thing. So till the season ends, I'm very confident that we're ending in European place.
All right. So thank you so much for your time. Please, if you are watching, keep watching, and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and also follow us on all social media handles at Football Analysis. Thank you guys for watching, and see you on the next one.